Two teams of some of the best freestyle BMX riders on the planet have come here to the Netherlands to do battle on what is one of the biggest park courses ever created. And when you mix those two things together, there is no telling what might happen. This is Red Bull Uncontained. Hello and welcome to Nijmegen then. I'm Rob Warner, joining me as one of the UK's most foremost and finest BMX riders, Baz Keep. Baz, I know you're incredibly excited about what is going to go off in here tonight.
I'm absolutely stoked to be here. 16 of the best riders in the whole world, my friends, ready to do battle on this enormous park course.
Where does this sit in the world of BMX, this event?
It's actually completely different. First of all, it's the biggest park course we've ever seen. It's on two levels, so you've got the bottom section, which is absolutely huge, and then it steps up into the bowl up top, but then we've got an elevator. You don't see many elevators on the park course.
Look at it.
This thing is there to take the riders up the 14-meter high rolling, enabling them to get enough speed for our enormous step up here.
I mean, you know, I haven't even been up there. I'm scared of heights, and that's not an exaggeration. It's literally in the roof of this building. I've never seen anything like it, and I guess you haven't.
It's absolutely terrifying, Rob. I was up there yesterday with the riders looking down, and I tell you what, the riders look like little ants down there. But the great thing about it, it's got so much speed in it, it really is enabling the riders so much air time on that step up behind us that we really could be within a chance of seeing a world's first tonight.
No way.
Yeah,
what
seriously.
A mouth-watering prospect that is. Well, it took our breath away when we walked in here. Here's the riders' reaction when they first saw this course.
Holy shit.
There's the container. Look at it.
Oh my god. Wow. Wow.
We're here at the inaugural Red Bull Uncontained contest in Nijmegen. This contest is to push BMX riding, having bigger ramps to do hopefully bigger stuff.
It's insane. Insane.
Why is there an extension to the rolling that's already massive?
This start drop in is 14 meters high.
Fuck, bro.
It literally looks like the ramps are tiny down there, but we've just fucking been down there and you know it's like big stuff.
This is big.
I mean, Baz, clearly this is a course on a scale the riders don't often come across it, if ever. How have they adapted to it this week?
Well, I mean, they've had 5 days practice, which has helped a lot of them, but some of them haven't actually adapted very well, because obviously the course is so terrifying and intimidating. We've actually seen some quite big crashes over the last week.
Well, Tom Justice, you know, overshot that big, huge Galaxy step up behind us, and he hit the ground pretty hard indeed. So, thankfully, he's okay. He's taking part tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that crash was horrible, and that just goes to show that you've got to respect the course. You can't get too comfortable, and just remember what you're riding at the end of the day. These aren't small ramps.
No, they're not. Well, I think it's time we took a closer look at it then. Let's do a lap with the two team captains.
Hey guys, we're here at Red Bull Uncontained. Daniel Wedemeijer and myself are going to give you a course preview, so check it out.
Let's hit it.
Here we go. Down the first roll in, it's 13 meters high. Hit the bottom of the ramp, up the step up. Woo! Super fun. Over the hip, over the spine, jump up into the curved wall ride. Super fun. Here this corner, he's over here catching up. Jumping down to the bottom section. Hard on the brakes, a little long and low. Over the box down bottom. Back up the bank. Cruise across here. And some fun transfers down below. And that's a little bit of the Red Bull Uncontained course.
And here are the team captains, Drew and Daniel. Drew, I've got to start by, that looks sore. But that happened today, right? You had a big crash.
Yeah, that happened in the last like 10 minutes of practice. So thought I would get it out of the way before the contest, so I'll be dialed for the rest of the night. So looking forward to it.
Is it going to bother you once you get out there?
I don't think so. I put some ice on it. It actually went down quite a bit. I think tomorrow morning it might have a little more color in it and a little more weight to it, but I think we're good for the show.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I mean, Drew, you've had a turbulent week. You've lost a rider. You've suffered an injury yourself. Are you still feeling confident?
I think just with past experience, when the contest comes time, adrenaline kicks in. I mean, you have 16 of the best riders in the world. Well, 15, one's out. But no, it's going to be an amazing show, and it just goes back to riding bikes and what we know best.
Exactly. I couldn't agree more.
And Daniel, you know, how's it been for you and your team this week?
It's going great. Luckily, no big injuries, a couple small ones, but everyone's doing good and stepped up their game of riding, and I think everyone learned something new during the week, so let's go down tonight.
It's going to go off, that's for sure. How did you go about picking your teams?
It was definitely tough. Like, I had a few dudes that like agreed to be on my team and then had to pull out for other like obligations and stuff like that. And literally 2 days before flying here, I had one rider hit me up and said he got hurt as well. So I had to pick another rider in 2 days, but luckily there's a lot of shredders over here in the UK and this part of the world, so it was easy to grab a guy, get him, fly him over, and get him ready for the contest.
Everything's in place.
I mean, I'm super excited to see you both ride. Is there a competitive feel about it today? Are you both gunning for the win, or are you more about the fun? Daniel?
No, it's all about fun today. Of course, I think as a team you want to win, but man, I just want to have fun on my bike and with the team and with Drew's team and give a good show to the people.
I'm sure you will. The course is impressive. The riders are the best, and it's going to be amazing.
Who's going to win? Which team's going to take it? Bit of fighting talk. You've already been in a fight.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be an even tie.
Okay, great. Well, these here going for a tie. These two are in for a big night, as are the judges. Now, a woman on the ground, Amy Fuller, the twice Olympic snowboarder, is down there with one of them now.
I am here with Hank. Hank, you have judged events across the globe. We're here at Red Bull Uncontained tonight. What are you looking for out there?
Okay, we got 5 criteria we're looking for, and that's style, variety, course use, execution, and guts.
You mention guts. We've never seen that in a contest. Can you explain what that exactly means?
Okay, so guts is like a risk factor or danger element, like how much courage and danger the rider is putting in their run. So we have to work out if one rider had like more guts than the other rider, and here that's going to be tough because it takes guts just to even go down the roll-in.
It's certainly going to be an intense contest. Let's get the show on the road. Over to you, boys.
Well, thank you, Amy. Baz, you know, a lot of talk about the bravery that's needed to ride this course. The guts category, you've never seen it before, right?
I've never seen it before, but you know what? I think it's really applicable on a course this size. We've got the biggest ramps we've ever seen, some of the biggest transfers we've ever seen.
Yeah.
So if you're a rider that's ready to take those on and brave enough, I think the guts category is really applicable and you deserve it.
Very valid indeed. Well, that's only one of the 5 categories, as we've heard. Execution, variety, use, of course, style and guts are the 5 the judges are looking at. A rider needs to win 3 of those, of course, to get the majority and to take the win of that heat. We've got 4 rounds of action for you. In round 1, every rider in each team goes up against in a head-to-head for a point. The winner of those will get a point. Round 2 is best trick. The team manager picks 4 riders for that. And hopefully going to walk away with 5 points for winning the best trick round. Round 3, the 4 riders that didn't go in round 2 go head to head, and in the final round we have got double points, which is and they're going to keep the points from the riders, so actually no one's going to know what's going on there. So we're going to have a grand finale, it looks like. If you want to get involved with the judging, you can have your say. Just go to redbull.nl/vote and give us your vote for the rider of the day. Baz, I think we'd better get ourselves into the commentary box. This is about to go off.
It's going to be spectacular.
We'll leave you with a taste of what's to come. Me and Baz will see you in a few moments. So, capacity crowd in here tonight. Capacity crowd in here tonight then. I mean, it's about to go off. What's going through the riders' minds now, Baz? I mean, you've ridden at this level before. Big evenings like this. You've been in there all day long. They must be ready to get going.
I think they're just going to be super excited. You know, they're going to definitely feel the nerves at this point as well. You've got a packed crowd out there watching, live cameras, and you know, such a huge course, but it's excitement. You know, they've been here 5 days. They'll just be looking to get into it now. So
there's Team Drew, I believe, coming out. Drew Bezanson, of course, leading it. Irek Rizaev, the Russian. Jason Watts, Morgan Wade was in there. He's took a big hit, broken foot in practice. He's not starting. Pat Casey, Kieran Reilly, Tom Vanden Bogaard and Alex Coleborn, that team. And there is Morgan. A big injury, that really. He took it in his stride. Not exactly in his stride in a Beckham boot, but...
Yeah, it's great to see him out there waving to the crowd, even with a broken foot. It's such a shame he got hurt, but you know, he's got a lot of quality in the team there, so there should be some incredible riding about to go down.
Absolutely. And here is that crash. Oh, Baz can't even look at the screen. Horrible impact there. He's broke more or less every... Is it the metatarsals in your foot?
Yeah, and you could see right there, he knew instantly, straight away, he felt the pop, and it happens sometimes, you know, it's an extreme sport, and there's a lot of danger in it, and you have to take the injuries, you have to take the rough with the smooth.
And here's Team Daniel. Big night for the Dutchman, leading his boys in the battle. Jake Leiva, Paul Thoelen from Germany, Tom Justice, Declan Brooks, Marin Rantes, Ben Wallace and Anthony Jeanjean in that one. But, you know, we're going to see the riders in their matchups soon. It was a little bit of a lottery, not as in the usual way, in the way that they picked the matchups, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the riders are just going to want the strongest team, ultimately. And look, this is how we chose the format, the running format, actually a paper aeroplane throwing contest, believe it or not.
Went better for some than others.
Yeah, I think the guys had a lot of fun in this.
I do believe that someone threw one that actually landed behind them. A little bit embarrassing. So there's your riders for tonight. You can see that huge drop in, 14 metres high. Elevator access only. But everyone looking like they're up for this evening. Massive opportunity in some ways for these riders. I mean, these courses like this, they don't come along every 5 minutes, do they?
Yeah, you know, these riders wait their whole lives to compete in a big event like this, and what a show they're able to put on tonight. You know, they've got a spectacular course to ride, they've got a big stadium full of people. These are the moments we ride for, you know?
Yeah.
These are why we go out there and learn all these tricks.
So, Team Daniel, Team Drew, ready for action. Drew Bezanson taking a big hit in practice this afternoon. And of course, you know, it's big news that Drew's here. It's his comeback ride after, what, a broken femur 6 months ago?
He's had a turbulent year, you know. To break his femur and come back from that at this big contest is quite a, you know, it's an incredible feat.
We'll talk about him a little bit longer. Here's your heat list then for round one. First pairing is Tom Vanden Bogaard up against Anthony Jeanjean. And we're going to see Tom actually go again in heat 8 there because of the injured rider from Team Drew, excuse me, yeah. Morgan Wade out. So the rider's going by us and up to the top of the tower now. Moments away from dropping in.
Can you imagine the nerves as they go up that elevator right now, Rob?
I can. It wouldn't be pretty if I went up there. I'd probably be in tears.
Climbing up 3 stories, getting right to the top of that roll-in. Just the heart is pounding at this point. Off they go, look.
Huge pressure. Will the riders perhaps be tight in this first round?
Tom's been absolutely killing it all week. The Dutch rider, he's so impressive. He really has gone a lot higher than everyone else on that first jump, and I really can't wait to see his first run.
And there's Tom at the top of the tower. Just 20 years old then. And you expect massive things from him tonight, I think it's fair to say.
He's got so much ability, you know, he's absolutely relished this course being as big as it is. He's really enjoyed himself all week. He's been going higher than everyone else, and the fact that he's going first, he gets to really stomp his name down, stamp his authority, and prove himself.
And there's the elevator taking the riders up.
Little Kieran Reilly going up the elevator to the top. It's a big occasion for the young lad from Newcastle. Probably is the first time he's ridden at a big contest like this.
He said the course, you know, it's even been surprising him because everything, even in the top half, the upper deck, which is more like a regular bowl, but even everything up there is bigger than usual.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the top section, it kind of looks small in comparison to the bottom section.
But it's not.
It's so big, but it's actually quite big up there.
Tom van den Bogaard then, Dutch rider, waiting to go.
He'll be looking to start big here. You want to, it's like a film, you know, you want to start well, good middle of your run, and then finish on something big, hopefully.
So the judges just being introduced to the crowd here on site. So Tom, 22 years old, from Al Riksdal. Actually rides for the man next to me, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's such a up-and-coming rider. You know, he's sort of like the talk of the moment. Kid just spectacular on a bike. Seems to get better every time he rides his bike. And yeah, he's going to put on a show tonight, that's for sure.
And there's your judging panel. I'm interested to know how they deal with it, because when I watch practice, there is so much going on every time their wheels leave the ground. I would say it's virtually impossible to see what's happened. I mean, it's blown my mind just seeing what they pack into every time that, you know, they're out in the air.
Yeah, and you saw how big that step up is. You know, it enables so much air time. These riders are really able to try tricks they don't usually get a chance to try because there's so much time. So, you know, some spectacular tricks could happen tonight. Really exciting.
So 23 years old, Tom, excuse me. He'll be pleased he's been sat up there all this time. So there's the judges. It sounds like Tom is about to drop in here. First rider at Red Bull Uncontained. The inaugural Red Bull Uncontained.
He must be feeling the pressure up there on his own. At the top of the building, waiting to roll down that 14-metre high rolling. This first jump is enormous, Rod. The lip is 10 feet high.
And actually, as far as they go down, it really looks like some of these riders getting close to the roof on this thing. Like that.
Huge 361-footed invert to the moon. Up into the bowl section, looking for the strong, unique lines, keeping his speed. Look at that nice big look back over the hip. Tuck no hand over the spine. Losing a little bit of speed there.
Do the judges penalise that?
They will, but look at that big backflip turn down, back into the big section down the back.
Oh, what?
Yeah, huge transfer, 360 double whip.
It is mind-blowing. No way really back to the top once they come into this lower deck.
Yeah, ideally you'd like to have spent a little bit more time up in that top section. You see he's got a little bit more time than he would have liked down in this bottom section. Still got 10 seconds to go. Whip across. Yeah, he's just run out of steam there. But that was a great start to his run.
Yeah. Huge first trick from him.
Huge first trick. A couple of big hitters up on the park section up top. He'll be happy with that. Look at this. Look how upside down he is.
Look how high he goes as well.
Nice look back on the hip. Look at this. Flip turn down, back down that scary step down into the bottom section. Nice tuck no hand off the lip there. You really got to see how big that lip is on that shot.
So, Anthony Jeanjean next then. From France, this man. If you can hear the noise in the background, it's because the riders are going right by us on the way to the top. I'm sure they're going to enjoy themselves as the evening goes on. So it drops. Anthony Jeanjean from France then.
Incredible backflip bar spin.
2019 European champion, this man. He's a fearless rider.
Yeah, he's got a lot of tricks. Look at that 360 double tail whip over the spine, landing smooth. He's going to want to spend about 35 seconds up in this top section.
He seems to have spent more time up here than Tom perhaps already.
Yeah, he looked a little bit lost though at first. There's that tuck no hand over the spine. Nice flare on the quarter pipe. Tuck no hand over the hip. Opposite flare, which is the harder way to go.
Now he goes to the bottom, to the lower deck. And it's a huge transfer onto that wall.
Yeah, ticking some guts points with that big transfer there.
There's a look up. A few more seconds to go. Packs in another one.
Did well there. He packed out the whole run, finished just in time. Finished with a big trick.
So Jeanjean riding for Team Daniel. Brandon Bogaard for Team Drew. Let's see who's going to get the first point of the evening. I cannot believe how much goes into every jump. I just can't get over it. Look at it. It's insane.
Yeah, we saw that backflip double tail down in the box section. Super technically hard trick, that one.
Who do you think's got it?
You know what? I think the judges will probably give that one to Jeanjean. Anthony Jeanjean.
So waiting for these scores to come in. With that much to look at for the judges, I imagine it can be quite a slow process sometimes. I mean, there's a huge amount for them to go through.
Yeah, you know, I have no idea how they're going to call this one. It'll be interesting to see.
Execution to Tom. Variety to Tom. Use of course to Tom. Guts goes to Anthony. Oh, excuse me. No, it's 5-0 to Tom Van. Then Bogaard then.
Okay.
Surprising, perhaps.
First man down the course in front of a home crowd. I can see the elation and excitement from your face. How does it feel to be right at home with this audience behind you?
It just feels unreal, man. It's crazy. Like, you've seen this fucking mountain. It's insane.
And what a way to kickstart the show. Any tactics going forward into the next round?
I might pedal down this next time because I want to hit the beam there, but we might see what's going to happen.
He's claiming it. He's doing it for the home crowd. We are going to see Tom go big tonight. Thank you for your time and good luck in the next round.
Thank you.
Well, apologies for the rather colourful language, but, you know, he wasn't far from the roof. I don't even know if he's serious. That's a big call, that is. Giving the crowd what they want. Tom Justice, 30 years old. Team Daniel up next from Nottingham in the UK. And he's actually got the whole family, including his little kid here as well, for the first time ever watching him ride.
Yeah, we saw Tom in practice a few days ago take a really big crash on this first jump. He's been scared of it all week, and for good reason. This thing is no joke. Tom is no stranger to big tricks on big jumps. And here he goes, first run of the day.
Playing it safe over there after that, perhaps knocking his confidence, that big hit he had on there. And of course, he is a bit bruised up as well. He had another big whack today as well in one of the last practices.
Nice foo for nil on the sub-rail there. Back into the bowl section. Another foo for nil on that back rail. Big opposite 360 over the spine.
Oh,
wow.
Look at that.
I just came up a little bit short there. That trick was really hard to throw in the middle of a run. Tail to foot jam.
And of course, with no front brake, you are literally jamming your front wheel in between the forks there to stop. I mean, I can't get my head around that. Super stylish there.
As he heads into the box section, so much speed. Opting out of the big transfer. Back over the box. Nice 360, and that's it.
spent a lot more time up in the top area than the others.
Yeah, I think he probably played to his strengths quite well there. You know, he understood that the bottom section's super gnarly, so he opted to spend most of the time up in the top, which is fair enough. Look at that big turn down over the hip, fully clipped. And here we have that Fufanu on the background, just stalling on the back wheel. And there's that 540 Fufanu into the foot jam 360 over the spine. Solid first run from Tom Justice.
I think his little lad Jesse, you're going to be impressed with that. That was a good run. Okay. To another British rider, Kieran Reilly then, 18 years old, from Newcastle, one of the youngest in the competition.
Yeah, one of the youngest, and this kid has got some of the biggest tricks in the sport. He is not scared to throw down, and he's had quite a year. He's really starting to come into his own lately. I'm really proud to see him here riding tonight.
He is actually the youngest rider in the competition.
Big 360 tailwhip up, that huge step up.
And he's another man under your on your brand of bike. Oh, look at that! What?
Triple tailwhip over the hip. Incredible.
There's even a rumour we're going to see 5 tail whips tonight. It's possible over that first big step up, which would be a world first, I believe.
It would, the air time's there. There's that 360 tail whip over the spine. That's 30 seconds they've spent up there now. He's going to want to head back into the bottom section. Tuck no hand and down into the big section. Opting out of the big transfer. Here we go, big trick over the box. 360 double whip to tabletop.
That big transfer's a bit of you in it, Baz. Yeah, you'd do it. Would you do it?
Yeah, of course you would. Yeah, that's a solid first run from Kieran, finishing with the flare. Team there getting a round of applause from Tom. A lot of respect they have for each other in this contest. It's not all about the competition.
And it's nice, I've noticed in the week that, you know, they're very much all in this together, clapping and cheering when one of them does something mad, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, like you say, it's competitive, but the big family out there on the course.
Finishing with that big flare on that 10-foot lip right at the end of his run.
So here we are, waiting for the scores now. Drew leads, Team Drew leads at the moment. With Van der Bogaard taking that win in Heat 1.
A lot of anticipation, isn't there?
So here we go. Tom Justice takes execution, variety. Use, of course, goes to Kieran Reilly. Style to Tom Justice. Kieran Reilly takes guts, but it's Tom Justice for Team Daniel that takes the point, levelling things up in the overall. And he'll be happy with that.
Yeah, totally. And he went out there. He's had a rough week. We saw him crash in practice. To go out there and take the win tonight, he'll be elated with that.
So the next man who's going to drop, Jason Watts.
Here he goes, big 360 over that big step up into the park section. He was riding this so well earlier in practice. Look at that, 360 transfer across that whole decade on the hip. Look at that, super high, dipped 360 on the spine. Tuck no-handed air. Look at that, hang 5 across the top of the spine.
No front brake, I can't even get my head around that. Incredible.
Yeah, Jason, hold it together.
Current Vans Pro Cup champion.
Off he goes, nose wheelie into that bottom section. So much speed there. Beautiful one-footed table 360 into that hopped downside whip and flat bank. Really stylish finish to his run here from Jason.
He's packed a lot in there.
Yeah, he did well. He avoided the step up all week, and then today he hit it for the first time. But look at that 360 over that gap. No one else doing that. Look at that nice, stylish 360 over the spine. Landed,
so smooth.
Landed dead smooth. And look at this big 360 table over the box down the bottom. Finishing with this super stylish down whip straight to the pedals.
Marin Rantes then next, 24 years old. From Croatia, this man.
He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, this kid. Expect something big over the first set.
Lives half an hour outside Zagreb.
No brakes on his bike as he heads down that 40-metre high roll. And look at that, 360 whip.
Over-rotated, did he?
Yeah, he rolled the dice, he gambled and went for it, and it didn't quite pay off, but he's back on his bike. Big wall ride across the transfer. Double whip over the hip. He's recovered well.
And he found his way into the sport. Got his mum to buy him a BMX, and she took him to Zagreb to ride in the skate park there. Every weekend, he said, for 5 years, they slept in the foam pit or anywhere they could inside there. And he said he'd always dreamt of being a Red Bull rider, and he's certainly made that dream come true.
This is a really good run. After he's recovered so well after that crash, you see that backflip tail whip down the huge step down into the bottom section. Super scary. Pedals halfway back up the roll-in.
Why on earth, Baz, would you not have brakes on your bike? I mean, it can only make things more difficult, can't it?
And of course, like this, it's super scary, yeah.
Was that mistake at the start?
Just over-rotated, didn't he? Look, 360 triple whip coming around, over-rotated, missing his feet, and he has to start again. But look, backflip tail whip landing perfect. And here's that backflip tail down that huge step down with a long roll in. Some good amp-out points for that run. I don't think it's the run he quite wanted. But he recovered well, that's for sure. It'll be interesting to see how the judges score this one.
Neck and neck in the overall between Team Drew and Team Daniel at the moment. So let's have a look which way this one's going to go. Execution to Jason. Variety the same way. Use of course. Style. And guts goes to Marin Rantes, of course. You know, he did crash in his run. It's got to cost you.
Yeah, the judges have shown right there that if you crash, you're going to lose out some points. But Jason did deserve it. He had good style, good variety. Yeah, that was interesting to see. Next up, Ben Wallace from the UK.
33 years old, this man. From Basingstoke, the oldest competitor now, with Morgan being out. And this man's an incredible dirt jumper, right, Baz? What's he got in the park?
This guy can do it all. Check the speed he'll hit in that top section in a minute. But first of all, he's about to roll into that big first hit. He's done some big tricks on this in practice, so expect something big. Look at that, backflip Superman on the first set, heading with lots of speed into the top section. Around the curve wide in a figure of 8. Beautiful. Check the speed, Rob.
Pedaling, attacking this upper bowl. High on there, incredible. Look at the speed of this man.
Oh, nearly washing out there. Judges are really going to reward you if you keep your speed up here, because it's super hard to find the lines and get the tricks in and keep the speed. Look at that. Huge look back over that big transfer. 360 double down whip. He'll be really happy he nailed that.
10 seconds to go. What's he got left? Riders definitely feeling the pace at the end of these runs.
Oh, 5-point tire tap on the lip. He's got 3 seconds left. Just about scraped it down there.
That was a strong run, I would say.
Yeah, that was decent.
Ben Wallace delivering.
Yeah, he had good lines in the top section. Big trick over the step up. And he finished quite well too. Look at that, flip Superman.
Cool.
here's that look-back transfer. He'll get a lot of guts points for that, and there's that 360 double tail whip.
I mean, how tech to go from that to that, those two tricks back to back, it's incredible.
Yeah, 2 huge tricks in a row. The judges are going to love that. But I'll tell you what, he's up against Pat Casey, and Pat Casey's a strong contender in this contest. 25 years old, so much experience, he's got so many big tricks. He's not going to lie down and take it. He's going to really put in a run there, I'll tell you that much.
First man ever to do a decade backflip in competition. His dad built him a mini ramp when he was 12 years old, and he has never looked back. He's got 2 kids, right, that ride with him all the time.
He has. Did you see that 360 Superman C grab on the first hit? Tuck no hand up over the hip.
Oh.
Truck to can over the spine. Nice downside tail in the quarter.
Do the judges mark you down for pedaling?
It depends. Maybe in some cases if you land a little low, but if it's just for speed, not so much. But there you have that 180 tail whip landing backwards over the spine, which is really difficult. Tail whip down, step down into the big section now. Look at that, tail whip over the big gap.
Oh, he goes down hard.
Wow, I'll tell you what, he really rolled the dice with that tail whip over the big gap. And then he just got bucked terribly on the box jump straight after that.
Hope he hasn't landed heavily on that shoulder, actually. Saw him wiggling his fingers afterwards. Well, it was going well, that run.
Look at that huge tail whip. Lands it, but then just gets a bit bucked going for the 3 on the box jump afterwards. And look, goes down hard on his shoulder,
yeah.
Bounced. That tail whip, though, the judges would definitely love that for the guts.
Got up over the front of the bike there, didn't he, in that compression, in that coming into that transition there, that second jump, nasty looking crash. Baz.
Yeah, that didn't look good.
We have the, of course, the best medical staffer here, taking care of him. And he's up. Fantastic. Is he? Well, good stuff then. Pat Casey to his feet. Big injuries really all part and parcel of this sport. He looks like his shoulder's okay.
Yeah, big course, big risks.
That's right. So, Drew leading 2-1 at the moment. Team Drew. And this is probably going to go to Ben Wallace. Execution, variety, use of course, style, and guts going correctly to Pat Casey. But Team Daniel with Ben Wallace evening things up here at Red Bull Uncontained.
Got so unlucky to crash on that last hit there, Pat Casey. I feel like if he had pulled that, he could have taken a few extra points.
Drew Bezanson, 30 years old, from Nova Scotia in Canada.
He's had a turbulent year. You know, he broke his femur about 6 or 7 months ago. He came back. He then separated his shoulder, which was terrible. And here he is back, first contest back and riding this enormous course. And then he's gone down today in practice. He has had a rough week, but he's out there today, going to put on a show for us, and I'm so stoked to see him ride.
5 times a winner of simple sessions, this man. Perhaps landing a little deep there.
Yeah, flip turn down on the step up, into a turn down over the hip. Where's he going?
And Baz, you said, you know, that knock he's had to... Oh, wow. You said that knock he's had is either going to knock him back or it's going to bring out the best in Drew.
Yeah, if Drew's back, rejuvenated and reignited, and he wants to prove something truly magical could happen tonight. But it all depends how this first run goes. Just manages to hold it together. He's got 20 seconds left. Oh. Judges will love that nose bonk. 3 down into the big box section.
10 seconds left for the team captain. Oh, huge transfer.
That was really cool. Great way to end his run from Drew there. I don't think he'll be super happy with how it went, but I think he'll be glad that he stayed on the bike. He'll get to come back in the second round.
A good run, Drew. A good run from Drew, you think, Baz?
And look at that big 360 alley-oop over there into the roll-in. He ended that really well. I think he can do better, but I think he'll be really pleased that he stayed on the bike, kept it together, and put a score in.
Well, a lot of the ladies in the UK will know who this man is, the star of Take Me Out in the UK, the huge Saturday night dating show that he was on. I don't know, when was it, a while ago?
It was, yeah, it's a couple of years ago. What's interesting about Dec and Drew is they ride the course in a similar way. They both got the big lines, they both like to apply lots of speed.
What's he got over this step up?
Truck to down whip, truck to tail whip, sorry, on that first hit. Big transfer, keeping lots of speed. Look at that big long wall ride, pumping around the bowl corners. Smooth, high, lots of speed. Check it out, round the curve wall ride. Oh. Great use of course here from Dec.
And flowing, dude.
Yeah.
So smooth round here.
Lots of use, good use of course, and lots of style. Look at this.
What?
Are you kidding me?
What was that?
I did not expect Declan to throw a front flip on the spine and land that smooth. That was absolutely incredible. Dec is on one. This is a incredible run so far as he heads down into the bottom section.
Oh.
Nice big smooth backflip. Big transfer, landing super high. Backflip, one-handed X up. Wow, I am really impressed.
This is a banging run from Declan
really
Brooks.
2 seconds.
Amazing. He nailed that. First front flip of the night.
That was clinical.
And he's in line to go to Tokyo next year, right?
He is, yeah. He's had a good year, Dec. Check this. Truck driver to tail whip over the big box. And look at that front flip. Do you know how hard that trick is to land smooth?
I definitely don't know how hard that is. I hate to disappoint you, Baz, but it looked absolute. Look at that as well. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
That run was really special.
I think Dec is going to take that one, I would imagine. Look at the swelling on Drew's eye there.
He's a trooper for riding tonight.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of riders would have just sat down and watched, but the fact that he got on his bike and got out there.
He popped his shoulder out earlier this week as well, I've heard.
He's such a trooper to get out there, you know. Look at his eye. It was terrible, wasn't it?
Here we go then. Declan Brooks for Team Daniel.
Yeah, I think with a few mistakes Drew made on the top section, he won't be rewarded well for that. And look at that, the judge is giving it to Dec.
It's 5-0 to Declan Brooks. A bruised and battered Drew Bezanson there. He will be back.
Declan, you have just secured a very large point in this case. A fellow man from the UK, how does it feel to be out here riding with the world's best and also taking home that first and all crucial point?
Yeah, well, this contest is just insane, and to go up against Drew, like, this is him all over, so I thought it would be a pretty hard task, but I'm stoked.
Rumours have it that you do take inspiration from his riding style. Have you taken elements of that into this course tonight?
Yeah, definitely. You just need to go big, and that's what I tried to do today. Land all my tricks well, so yeah.
And big, certainly you did. Wishing you all the best of luck in the next round, and of course, all of the UK, I am sure, are tuning in right now. Over to you, boys.
Thank you, Amy.
Yeah, it's so cool to see, wasn't it? So cool to see all the work he'd done all week pay off.
Thoelen from Germany, the next man we're going to see, just 20 years old. What does he bring to the table, Baz?
Paul is super stylish, super smooth, loves to find the really unique, creative lines. And he's no stranger to the big jumps either. He's got a nice dip 360 on him. Let's see what he's got.
Big smile on his face as he drops in.
Oh, beautiful 360 over the first set.
So slow.
Heading into the top section with lots of speed. Look at that, all right to table. Judges will be loving the start of this run. C grab over the spine, heading into the curved wall, opposite way. 1 foot flatty on the quarter. Around the bowl the opposite way now. Nice manual lines. Scoring some execution points.
Making good use of this upper bowl before he drops down to the bottom. Only 20 seconds left and he's still up here.
He's going to want to head down there. Look at that, big transfer across again. 15 seconds as he heads into the bottom section. How did he get up that high on the rolling? Check this out. Big alley-oop.
Oh, he goes down! He looks okay.
Such a shame to see him go down. He's been riding that alley-oop so well all week, but it just goes to show when the crowd are here, the lights, the cameras, sometimes the occasion get on top of these riders, and I hope his shoulder isn't as bad as it looks, but we have got the best medical staff on standby, ready to take care of him. Let's look at the replay. Check this out. Huge alley-oop. Just touching the seat there, the toboggan, and just slipping off.
He didn't do a lot wrong there, really, did he?
No, he just slipped a hand, didn't he?
Are we seeing these, the crashes coming at the end because the riders are perhaps a little fatigued, after a minute out there, flat out like this? Oh, he went down hard.
Just went a little bit bigger than he's been going all week. Just slid off there, didn't he? His hand slipped off.
Well, he looks okay. He's definitely okay. Yeah. Lifting bikes above his head.
Pleased to see he's okay.
Well, from Russia, the next man, Irek Rizaev, riding for Team Drew. Pressure, I suppose, off him really now in this first run.
A little bit, yeah. I think he'll be thinking, let's nail the first jump, get a big trick in there. Should set me up well.
The current Russian BMX freestyle national champion, a man actually studying a degree in economics.
1, 2, 3.
Physics might be better when it comes to this game. Wow.
Triple tail whip. Nice turn down that. Nice tuck no-hander transfer. 360 down whip. Good use of course, this. It'd be hard to beat Paul Thoelen on use of course, as he's got so many lines.
Yeah. But that crash right at the end of his run.
Oh, that's surprising. There's a wall ride I've not seen all week.
Oh, and plant on the side there.
20 seconds as he heads down into the bottom section. Nice flip, just tagging his back wheel. Back towards the quarter. There's that alley-oop that Paul did with a no-hander. He pulled it this time. Backwards over the box jump. Superman seat grab to finish. He'll be very pleased with that.
Yeah, solid run. Didn't hold anything back, despite the fact he could have done, probably. Oh, incredible.
Yeah,
how many? Wow.
Nice tuck no-hander transfer. Look at that 360 downside tail whip as he heads into the box jump. Nice Superman seat grab. Be interesting to see how the judges score this one, because they both had good variety and good execution, good use of course. I think the judges will probably give guts to Irek and style to Paul, but I think Irek could probably just top this one.
Let's see, we're about to find out. Here we go. So far, 3 wins to Team Daniel, 2 to Team Drew. And it's close, this one. And it goes to Rizaev.
Just got him on the guts category.
So absolutely nothing in it then between the teams. 2 more heats to go. Alex Coleborn, 27 years old, from the UK.
Yeah, I love watching Alex ride. He's got so much experience. One of the favourite UK riders on the scene. Lots of respect for this kid.
And he's had a big comeback. I mean, he broke his hip in 2012 and was told he would never ride again. So to see him back here at the sharp end is incredible.
Yeah, it's amazing to see how riders can pick themselves back up after huge injuries like that.
Originally from Jersey, now lives in Corby in the UK.
Incredible 720 bar spin to start his run. Big transfer. Couldn't have hoped for a better start. Just hanging up there on that hip. Bar spin to tuck no hander. Whoa, 360 tuck no hand over the spine. This is good. Back over the spine. Nice barrel roll bar spin. Flare tail whip. Bar spin there. He's racking them in.
He is putting one together here.
Double tail whip. Come on, Alex, hold it together as he heads to the sub rail. Flare bar spin.
He's incredibly technical, man.
Yeah, he's
look what he's doing.
Tricks. Yeah, look at that 360 down to the big section now as he heads towards the big transfer.
Whoa!
Scoring some guts points.
That is a gnarly move. If you don't make it to that wall, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, it's a big transfer, that one.
And that's coming from you.
Not a lot of the riders have hit that. Barrel roll of the box, 2 seconds. Little bar spin. He'll be very happy with that. Clinical up top. Lacked a little bit down the bottom, but he did do that big transfer, scoring some guts points. Check this. 720 bar spin up that step up. That's probably the biggest trick we've seen tonight. Landed inch perfect. Here's that barrel roll bar spin over the spine. Oh. And here's that bar spin flare.
How long does it take? Well, let me rephrase that. Well, I'll ask you in a minute. Daniel Wedemeijer now, 29 years old, the captain of Team Daniel. Big hope for the Netherlands tonight as well.
Yeah, Daniel, always a favourite at these contests. He loves to seek out the biggest lines, the biggest obstacles. And I tell you what, he's not scared to take on the big transfers.
Born in Amsterdam, now lives in Veldhoven.
Loves the speed.
Comes out swinging, right?
Yeah, it does, look. Lots of speed, 360 step through on that step up. Lots of speed around the curve wall ride, opposite way. Tail whip over the spine, nice big flare, landed smooth. As he heads to the sub rail, foofing on the sub rail. Check this out, 360 tire tap down into the big section. Wow. Tail whip over her.
That's a big move, right? A bold move.
Huge move.
Giving the Dutch fans what they want. Still 15 seconds on the clock for this man. What's he got left? Oh.
You can hear the Dutch crowd absolutely loving Daniel's performance.
Two contrasting runs there, really, between Alex Coleborn and Wedemeijer. And there's his baby boy.
Yeah, that was a great run. Lots of big tricks happening there. You saw that 360 tire tap on the sub rail. Look at this, landing smooth on that tail whip. Nice big flare.
And dude, he's got a lot on his plate. Baby Mick was only born a week ago, or recently anyway, so...
Check this, 360 tire tap.
Wow!
Dropping all the way down into that big section. Check that out.
That's insane.
So insane.
He did that in practice, actually, and put it on social media and said it was the scariest thing he'd ever done.
Good to see Daniel smiling after that. Be tough to call this one.
Yeah, because of two very different styles, really. Well, let's have a look. Who's going to get this one? It's going to be close, I think. Execution to Alex Coleborn. Variety. Use, of course, goes to Daniel Wedemeijer. Guts goes to Wedemeijer. And Coleborn takes style. So it was close, heat 7. Coleborn takes it.
That was close. but Alex will be very happy to take the win in that round, and deservedly so. He had so many tricks up in that top section. He really was clinical as we head into Leiva, his first run.
So our last heat in this first round. Leiva, 25 years old, this man. From Tehachapi, just north of LA in California. Moved to Stallion Springs, actually, which has put him even nearer Woodward West. Not a bad place to practice. And there's Tom in the background, of course, standing in.
Yeah, he's got some of the biggest tricks in the sport, Jake Leiva. Check it out. Back flip, double tail whip, just slipping a foot there.
That'd be difficult for him to recover from. Does that affect you at the start of a run like that? Knock your confidence?
Slipping a foot isn't too bad, especially if you recover well like he has. He's kept his speed. He's already done a couple of tricks up in the top section. And there it is, 360 tire tap down to that big section. Big transfer across. Oh, triple tail over the box. Wow, lighting up the bottom section there. Where did that come from?
Riders really stepping it up. Now the crowd's in place. Will these riders save stuff for tonight? Will they not give away stuff in practice? Does it go like that a little bit?
I think the occasions now, I think they're going to want to throw their best tricks down. Yeah, he started a little bit sloppy there, but he recovered so well. Did you see him? As soon as he got into the bottom section, he was all over the place.
Yeah.
Big transfer, big tricks over the box. Check this out. Back flip, double tail whip, just slipped a foot as he landed. Check this out. A little bit sloppy, but he recovers well. 360 no hand over the spine. Nice use, of course, of that nose wheelie. And that big 360 tire tap over the sub rail, down into the bottom section. Triple tail whip over the box.
So here is Tom van den Bogaard then for the second time. Stepping in for the injured Morgan Wade for Team Drew. He's been on the course once tonight. Not a massive advantage with all the practice they've had, but maybe his nerves are a little bit better than everyone else's.
I think Tom's the crowd favourite. You've seen how high he goes on that first jump. Check it out. It's so incredible to watch. You can watch this all day. Look.
Oh, what?
Flip
He was
whip.
up in the rafters.
Yeah, flip whip to the moon. Oh, it's beautiful to watch.
Well, this Dutch crowd aren't going to mind seeing this man in action more than he should be this evening. And look at the way he's riding. Big transfer there across. Again, staying on the upper deck for a good while.
He's got what it takes up here, though.
Yeah.
Lots of style, lots of speed, landing smooth as he heads into the bottom section. Huge, slow, lofty flip down into the big section. Oh,
Was that a mistake?
I think it was, yeah. I think he wanted the transfer.
Maybe not had enough pace for it.
Yeah, he's recovered well. Double tail up over the box. 13 seconds to go as he heads towards the lip of the box. Nice top no-hander. Really feel the burn towards the end of your run.
Yeah.
So taxing on the body. Nice bit of tail to finish.
Well, strong run from van den Bogaard there.
His whole performance was brilliant, wasn't it? Check this out.
Look at the height of that.
Catching it so early, just had eternity after he caught the pedals there. And look at this big lofty flip down into the bottom section. There's that double tail whip over the box.
Who's going to get this one?
He made a few mistakes there. Both of the guys made a few mistakes. So it'll be interesting to see how the judges call it. The judges really favoured Tom in his first one, didn't they?
Yeah.
They loved his performance.
Let's see. He went 5-0 in round one. Tom van den Bogaard, what's he going to do in his second showing? Not much in it between Drew and Daniel.
Here we go. Scores are in.
Oh, Oh, nothing in it so far. Which way is the guts going to go? Goes to Leiva. And that levels the scores between the teams at the end of round one. So nothing in it so far.
Wow, really is all to play for.
Absolutely, neck and neck. Leiva pulling. Team Daniel back level. And there's your winners. Vanden Bogaard, Justice, Watts, Wallace Brooks, Rizaev, Coleborn, Leiva. Who stood out for you? Which one of those runs really was the standout for you?
Tom Vanden Bogaard was brilliant. Declan Brooks was phenomenal, wasn't he? He just went out there and showed so much maturity. His run was clinical. He looked like he was so at home on this big course. So impressed with Declan.
So the riders going back to the top now. The team captains deciding which 4 of their 8 riders they're going to put forwards for round 2. This is the best trick round. Each team gets 8 minutes to impress. The losing team from round 1 goes first. There wasn't a losing team from round 1, it was a draw. So I don't know whether we're going to decide that. But this is going to be something special, right?
This is going to be really good to watch. You know what? The riders have got the run out the way. The run is quite, you know, it takes a lot of nerves. You've got to go out there and you've got to stomp a whole 60-second run. But in the best trick round, you've got more freedom. You know, you can
There's the injured Morgan Wade.
Yeah, go out there, have fun, take your time, and just work on that biggest trick that you want to show the crowd.
Are we going to see Obsession a big step up? I mean, is that the jump for best trick?
Definitely, that thing enables so much air time. These guys that have got some of the big tricks up their sleeves, this is the perfect occasion to pull it out, you know?
So we're still waiting to find out which team's going to go first, which 4 riders from each team of 8 the team captains are going to pick. Morgan Wade, pen in hand. Well, Red Bull Uncontained, round 1 has gone off. Plenty more action here this evening to come. Amazing what we've seen so far. It's definitely been delivering. The team captains picking their 4 now to go in this second round best trick, which we'll be back with very shortly indeed. Stay with us here. We'll be back from the Netherlands in a few moments after these messages. Well, if you just joined us, welcome to the Netherlands, to Red Bull Uncontained. We've just had round 1. This BMX Park contest. 2 teams of riders going head-to-head, and there's Daniel's riders he's picked for this big trick round that is coming up. 8 minutes now for these riders to show us what they've got. And a lot of points on offer as well in this round.
Yeah, perhaps the most anticipated round of the lot, the best trick round. So exciting to watch.
Irek Rizaev getting ready there, going through in his mind what he's going to try and pull out here. And it's absolutely neck and neck at the moment between Team Drew and Team Daniel. 4 heats each so far. And that's Team Drew. Kieran Reilly, Pat Casey, Irek Rizaev and Drew Bezanson are the riders going in there. So Drew putting himself in there despite injury. That's interesting, I might say.
It is interesting and brave. But look at that, Kieran Reilly. Looking up for it now. He's got his first run out the way. The adrenaline will be pumping around his body. Here we go. As he takes on that 14-metre high roll in.
8 minutes. Best trick.
360 tail whip, up the big step up. He won't be happy with that. He want to head back up that lift, up the elevator.
As quickly as he can.
Yeah, he want to get back on with it there. You can see the timer ticking down.
Yeah.
.360 double whip.
Making the most of his time here. He hasn't pulled out yet. Likes this box jump down here at the bottom, it looks like. Oh.
So he wanted the 360 double tail to late bar spin there, just not enough time. He's heading down in for it, but let's try it again. Here we go, 360 double tail whip.
And this is what you were talking about, you know, these riders, the pressure builds on them in this round. They want to pull their big trick. But the time is ticking. Pat Casey next to go in. And that big crash in round 1.
He's got some big tricks over this first jump. Check it out.
Oh, down he goes.
Big crash from Pat Casey. Just got a little bit unfortunate there. Yeah, just got
under-rotated, didn't he?
Under-rotated, came up a little bit short. Didn't get to redeem himself after the crash in his first run. The time is ticking away.
Well, let's see what Irek Rizaev has got then. I think we're going to see some mad tail whips from this man, perhaps. What was that?
That was incredible. It was like a 360 tail whip to late bar spin. Oh, wow, back flip tail whip to late, no-hander down into the bottom.
And that's how you get back to the top quick.
He doesn't need the elevator.
Brilliant. Haven't seen anyone else ride back up the start ramp this week.
Whoa. Look at where Drew is.
Ah, how did he get there? I'm sure health and safety might have something to say about that. What's he doing up there, dude?
Wow. This could be special.
And this is why Drew's put himself in for this one. Look how high he is above the floor of the arena. Wow.
Terrifying up there, look at that. The wires everywhere, up on that pylon.
Oh my goodness, what's he going to do?
Oh my word, bar spin into the top section of the course.
Out of the rafters. Morgan enjoying that one.
That was brilliant. Wall ride to turn down into the big section. 360 whip transfer.
How technical to transfer a huge gap as well.
That was awesome. He really redeemed himself there after his first run.
So, Pat Casey back at the top now. And remember, really nothing for these riders to lose. It's winner takes all, 5 points to the winning team. And all they need is the best trick to get those points.
The time is ticking down, 4 minutes 20 to go.
It's gone by fast, look at that.
Yeah. 360 bar spin to double tail whip.
Pulled it.
Incredible. That's a big trick there in the bag for the team. Every trick counts for this.
Yeah.
There's that huge tail transfer. No one else will do that today, I guarantee it. That
Really?
is a big move. Takes so much guts.
And he made it.
He made it.
Looks
He did it
so
perfect,
casual.
Yeah.
Rizaev then dropping in again. Let's see what this man does. Oh, and he goes down
that triple tail whip is so hard to judge on that big jump. You know, your wheels are spinning so fast, sometimes it can just take your control away from the bike.
That's what someone's been saying, the rider's been saying, the centrifugal force that's produced here is more because they're going so fast. It's making some of the rotations harder, is that right?
Yeah, it can send you sideways. It's something the riders aren't particularly used to. You know, they're used to riding smaller box jumps and not dealing with that much speed. 3 minutes left as Kieran heads into the first jump. 360 whip to double bar.
So much time up.
Wow, that's a big trick to have in the bag.
He's going to do something on this box jump down here as well, I believe.
I think he's looking for that double whip to late bar. There it is.
Oh, and he nails it.
I tell you what, his adrenaline will be pumping now. He'll be excited to get back up in the elevator. Show the crowd what he's got over that big box. 360 whip to late table over the box jump. Yes, Kieran.
Well, Drew now at the top of the ramp for the first time. What can he do?
Backflip bar spin to turn down from Drew. Super consistent trick, that. Where's he going? He's always got something up his sleeve.
He's going to get up there.
What's he doing?
He's going to drop in from up there.
Oh dear.
And it is so incredibly high up there.
Rob, that is so scary.
You're going to have to tell me. Look at it. What's he doing? No!
Oh my word! 270 dropping on that sub-rail. Oh my word, you can see the reaction from some of the other riders. Look at that big flare to finish. Now he's starting to enjoy himself, Drew.
I think we're seeing Drew now. He's loosening up. Been a tough week. Especially with that injury today, that big slam today.
It's so hard to ride when you've taken a face slam like that. You see it swelling, you can almost see it pulsating.
Well, I was worried it was going to, you know, his eye might close up. It's not going to help. You need all your wits about you. Here come the riders through the commentary booth.
As Pat Casey heads into the final minutes of this best trick round. Are we going to see the cash roll? One of the biggest tricks we'll probably see all night. Oh my goodness, Rob, that was a tail whip cash roll. He really did gamble there. That is some of the, well, it was pretty much one of the biggest tricks in BMX. If he'd have stopped that, look at that. Oh, look. Oh, he got so unfortunate there, just to slightly over-rotate and land on his back wheel. He didn't have the brake to pull to help him over it.
Less than a minute now for this team.
35 seconds. Can he get back up the elevator in time to try that one again?
Wow!
Oh! Triple tail whip to late no hand from Irek in the dying seconds.
Team Drew laying it down here.
This is when it gets exciting. We've got 20 seconds to go. Is anyone up there?
Pat Casey has literally just legged it through our commentary there, box here to get up to the bottom of the lift. I don't know if he's going to make it in time now.
Here we go, 10, 9, 8. As Kieran rolls in, I think. Here we go, 7:20.
No! Oh! Huge.
But, you know, that's where the magic can happen, Rob. You know, you gamble in the dying seconds, and if it pays off, you're going to hear this place erupt. And that's the beauty of the best trick contest. Look at Kieran, he went for the 720 tail whip. Just didn't quite have the last rotation.
I'm so glad you're here. The rotations, the spins, what is going on? It's so unbelievable to see, isn't it, for the untrained eye? It's hard to actually stay on top of it.
Yeah.
The complexity of the tricks is unbelievable.
Yeah, and usually Kieran would pull that trick, but having to cope with that long transition is totally different to what the riders are used to.
Is that right?
Yeah. You know, it gives you the air time, but it's learning to cope with the lip. There's that 360 double tail whip. He wanted the bar spin. Look at that. It was a 360 bar spin to whip back, which is a lot going on. Bar spin off the big transfer from Drew.
Look how high that is.
That was a good round, wasn't it? That was exciting to watch.
It was fantastic, yeah.
There's Pat Casey trying that truck to late double tail whip. Look at that big tail whip transfer. No foot can over the box. And here's Kieran.
The good news is that Team Daniel are still to go.
Wow, Kieran there with a 360 double tail to late bar spin. Look at that, 270 drop in on the sub rail from Drew Bezanson. And there's that triple tail to late no hand from Irek, pulling it with 30 seconds to go there. Super fun to watch that, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, living up to all expectations here in the Netherlands. Red Bull Uncontained is going off. And here is Team Daniel, Marin Rantes.
He wants it for the glory.
Pat Casey's having a go. He wants just to lay this big trick down.
Oh,
nails it!
Rob, oh, that trick is absolutely phenomenal. It's a cash roll. There's so much going on, and to put the tail in there as well, just for the crowd. That's just the beauty of the sport. He's gone out there today, no points involved. He just wanted to stomp it for himself, for his teammates, and for the crowd.
And stomp it he did. So Team Daniel now at the top here. Jake Leiva ready to go.
He's got some big tricks, this kid. Now's the time to use them as he heads down the roll-in.
What was that?
Backflip, double tail whip, stomped. There you go, one trick in the bank. Smart move. Wow. 2 tricks within the first 20 seconds.
Big moves here, yeah.
360 triple whip. We've had a backflip double tail whip. You know, maybe they had the advantage to see the first guys go.
Yeah.
Learn from their mistakes.
Team Daniel is going off here. Tom Justice there.
Oh, look at this. They're hitting us from all angles.
They are.
Getting some tech tricks up in the top section. Look at that foot jump 540 from Tom Justice. Wow.
Daniel Wedemeijer there looking on. He'll be happy with what he's seeing. His team is performing brilliantly.
This is a showdown, isn't it?
Remember, 8 minutes. 7 minutes left for this team. 5 points on offer. Best trick counts. That's all. And interesting, they're not all just dropping in and out the top of the tower.
No, it's smart, isn't it? They've got guys up there in the big section, and then they've got a crew over here in the top section taking care of business. Look at that.
No way!
Huge ice pick.
On the top of that vert
wall. That was big. That was very big. He's still in too. Got more as he heads towards the sub rail. Nice foo-foo to turn down. Unique.
Oh!
Big flare turn down from Daniel Wedemeijer. Very tactical approach, this best trick round from Team Daniel.
Yeah, and like you say, perhaps an advantage of going second, of course. It could equally has put the pressure on them as well. No!
Are you kidding me?
Was that 4?
That was 4. Wow.
What?
They have come out swinging, haven't they? Yeah. Absolute redemption. He crashed that in the first round, but to come out and pull it in best trick round would mean a lot to him and his team. As Jake Leiva starts cruising around the top section. What's he got? As he heads towards the sub rail. 360.
Oh, no way! That was ridiculous!
Oh my goodness me, I did not expect to see that.
That's something we haven't seen in practice all week long. They are saving it for this best trick round. That was, look at this.
Check this out, 360 tail, then just double tail whipping out of that 360 tire tap. I did not expect that.
Dude, the lunatics are taking over the asylum in front of us here.
Wow, this is the beauty of the best trick contest. The riders have really got the freedom to try the tricks they've always wanted to try. They're not going to be penalised for crashing. They've just got to race against the clock as we head into the last 5 minutes. Tom Justice racking up the points in the top section.
Bruised and battered. Practice here this week, this man. But riding beautifully tonight, putting all that behind him, and he's got to be sore.
Are you kidding me? Over ice pick on that back rail. Judges will be loving that. Very tactical approach, tail whip to the foot jam. 270 to ice to back over.
So tech and so smooth.
They're hitting us from every angle.
Yeah, I would say this is going the way of Team Daniel. I don't know, because it actually only counts one trick, so bear that in mind. Wedemeijer back out in the arena. Halfway through this session.
They have put in some big tricks already. 4 minutes still to go.
Oh, look at that.
So the judges are really going to have to choose the best trick for each rider, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right. And that's not going to be easy, is it?
No, there's a lot going on for the judges.
Yeah.
Jake Leiva, 3 minutes 28. He's still in the top section. Here we go, 360 tyre tap.
No!
Double tail.
Oh, so close!
I can't believe he's trying this. He didn't just do the single, he's opted straight for the double tail whip.
Like you do.
Absolutely incredible. I mean,
why not? I can't. It's mad. I just can't believe what I'm seeing. Look at this.
This 360 tyre tap is big enough alone, but to double tail it out. Come on, Jake. Let's hope he gets back up.
Slightly over it, under rotating it. He was almost there.
Let's have a look at the time. How long have we got here?
It's coming down. Less than 3 minutes now.
As he heads back up. The crowd are really going to be getting behind him now as he tries that one again.
2.5 minutes now. Just over. Get to the sharp end of this best trick round. These riders are going to throw everything at it now.
Backflip bar spin.
It's an intense round to watch.
It is.
Dread to think what it's like to be on a bike. Oh!
These are really fun to ride in because it doesn't. You're not penalised for crashing. And
no.
That's how we ride our sport at home. We like to try a trick a few times, and if we crash, our friends help us and pick us back up again, and we get to try it again. It's not. You know, it's not cool really to penalise someone for trying something, is it?
No. Amazing to see what they can do, isn't it, in this environment on this course here tonight.
Yeah, they've got a lot of freedom here. Look at that.
Oh! Whoa! Oh, fair slam again for Tom. He's a strong lad, that one.
Yeah, he's trying something really hard too. That 270 over ice on that back rail. No easy trick. Check it.
Oh,
270 rotation. He wants to go over on his peg on the other side of the rail and hop back over. So much to think about. He would have learned a lot from that crash, though. He'll come back and try that one again as Daniel heads towards the big wall ride again. Now he's on the sub route. 360 tyre tap to turn down in.
Pulled it.
He really got a good shot there of how big that drop is on the other side.
It is, isn't it? It's frightening what they're doing. Look at it. You can see it there, just how high it is from the top of that sub rail to the floor of this lower deck.
No joke.
Oh! Into the last minute now, 50 seconds left.
The business end of the contest, this is it. 45 seconds to go. This is where the big tricks are due to come out. Here we go.
Is he going for it?
All eyes on the sub-rail from Jake Leiva.
He made a mistake, did he, coming up to it there?
He did. Time is ticking away. You can feel the tension.
Puffs his cheeks out. He's going to have another go at it, I reckon.
His team are going to need to be careful here. They need to allow Jake enough time to try that again. Stomps it. Backflip bar spin to tail from Marin.
Here he comes.
Here we go. 9 seconds.
Pressure.
Last attempt from Jake Leiva.
Everyone's watching this one. Can he pull it?
On the buzzer!
Yes!
Oh my, that was phenomenal.
I don't know where his bike ended up, possibly on the top of our commentary box by that noise that just come in. That was incredible from Leiva.
What a magical moment here for Uncontained. Check it, 360 tyre tap to double tail whip, stomping it in the final second.
On the buzzer.
Are you kidding me? His foot didn't even touch the ground. That counts 100%. Look at the reaction from the riders. I
Team
did not
Daniel.
expect that. I did not expect that at all. That was incredible.
That was bonkers.
Absolutely spectacular.
But we spoke about it before, and you said the best trick round's going to be incredible because these riders are going to keep trying and trying, and they won't give up until they get it. Then the time comes in on them, and they're going to be desperate to show everyone what they can do. And he did it right on the bubble. Wow. Round 2 at Red Bull Uncontained has delivered some unbelievable action.
Wow, that was so exciting to watch. Check this, 4 tail whips over the box from Marin. And Tom Justice had a really good session up in this top section, didn't he? He looked like he had a lot of fun. Foot jam, nose pick over the spine. And here's that 360 tyre tap to turn down into the bottom section from Daniel Wedemeijer. Back flip bar spin to late tail whip. And here it is, 360 tyre tap, the double tail whip out. I can't believe I'm saying that. Oh. He pulled that in with half a second to go. That is the beauty of the best trick contest. He would not have even been able to try that in a run format.
Mind blown.
Wow.
So we're waiting now for the results to come in. How much time do these riders spend to get to this level? I mean, are they on their bikes all day, every day? They almost got to be, haven't they?
Yeah, these guys have been riding for 10+ years, you know, that you can't learn this kind of stuff in a week. And it shows, doesn't it? The amount of talent, the amount of skill that's involved to do these tricks.
The timing, I just can't get over the intricacy of each trick. I mean...
Oh yeah, there's a lot going on and there's so much to it.
Yeah.
You know, bravery, technicalities. So incredible to watch. That was mind-blowing, that round.
And the guts category we spoke about so much at the start of the show, you know, absolutely valid. That is such a big move there.
And that would have been good on a smaller setup. The fact he did that on this huge setup was even more impressive.
Well, let's go down to Amy, who's down there. Over to you, Amy.
Leiva, well, that certainly did take some guts. Where did the inspiration behind that come from?
I don't know. I mean, as soon as I walked in the door on Sunday, I looked at the history post and I'm like, damn, there's not a better spot to do it. It's there. So I told Daniel as soon as I heard that there was the best tricks gym, I was like, sign me up. Like, I want to get that done. So went up there first try, man, got real close. Got the scareness out. Then second one got even closer. Slipped over. I think I smashed my foot a little bit, but then third go was able to keep the feet on slightly. Slipped the pedal at the bottom, but I don't care. I'll take that. That's crazy. I'm stoked with that.
Okay, and predictions going forth in the night. Do you think that is enough to take the win in this second round?
Damn, I hope. I mean, if we can take the best trick section in this, I mean, this course I feel like is set up for like kind of best trick. I mean, it's big ramps and big styles. So if we can take the score on this one, I'll be hyped. I mean, the whole team is going to be hyped.
Not only the whole team, but I think the whole crowd behind you. We have a Dutch fan base here, and let's wait to see what the scores say.
Thank you, Amy. Well, I'd say that move by Leiva was actually untouchable, right?
It's really interesting to hear how he went about that as well. Did you hear him talking about how he came in on the first day, he saw that and he visualised it. To come out here and do that when it counted in the dying seconds, it's like a dream come true. It's so cool to see.
And that is the brilliance of competitions like this, isn't it?
Oh, I'm so glad that moment just happened. It was so cool to watch. The crowd out there really getting a treat.
So, after round one, Drew and Team Daniel, neck and neck on 4. 5 points on offer in this round 2. Which way is it going to go? Team Drew take execution. Variety goes to Daniel. Use of course. Style to Drew. Guts goes to Daniel, but Team Drew gets it.
I must say I'm a little bit surprised, but the judges are better at what they do than I am, and you know they would have studied it. But still, it's all to play for in round 3.
So here's the standings so far. Round 1, it was neck and neck. Team Drew, though, taking all 5 points on offer in round 2 for the best trick round. And now it's 9-4 here at Red Bull Uncontained. Been amazing so far. Still 2 rounds to go. Plenty to look forwards to.
Yeah, the riders are going to be super excited for the next 2 rounds. They're warmed up. They've got a feel for the occasion. It's going to be good fun, isn't it?
Well, stay with us then on Red Bull TV. We'll be back with the last 2 rounds after this. Welcome back to Red Bull Uncontained here in the Netherlands. It's been unbelievable so far. 2 rounds down, 2 to go. And it is at the moment Team Drew that are leading. And that's the pairing ups for round 3. 4 riders going to go now against each other. The 4 riders that didn't go in that best trick round. And it's a head-to-head format. A minute in the arena. And it's Alex Coleborn who drops in first.
We saw that 720 bar spin on the first set from him in his first run as he heads into the box, stomping the 720. Bar spin transfer from Alex Coleborn, starting really strong and smooth, keeping lots of speed. Bar spin tuck no hand over the hip. Look at that, held the no-handed 3 over the spine. So much experience from Coleborn. Look how smooth he is.
It's so unbelievably graceful with what he's doing. Look at it.
To have the composure in this environment is so difficult. Look at that flare.
Oh, the hand comes off.
I jinxed him. That was literally, his hand slipped off the grip.
He can literally blame you for that.
Really unfortunate there, just a slip of grip. Totally out of character as he heads into the big section. Huge transfer.
Oh my goodness.
He's leaning over the back wheel a bit. 360 whip.
The time they have in the air there is ludicrous.
Over the long and low as he heads back towards the box jump. Bird's eye view, 720. Showed his experience there to recover after that little crash. We'll see some replays of Coleborn's run then. Look at that, big transfer. See how he's over the back wheel a bit? Bang. A little bit unfortunate there.
Will he get marked down for that? Is that something the judges look at?
I don't particularly think so. You know, he'll get a point for the gut style of it because it's a big transfer.
Yeah.
But that was a solid run. Other than the crash up top, he was a little bit unfortunate. As Declan Brooks prepares for his second run. Yeah, he's got a lot to do. He's going to want to gain a point here as his team are behind. 5
points back, team down at the moment. So they've got a fight on their hands. They've got to ride their way back into this thing.
Deck poses a real threat, though. So consistent. Didn't start the best.
No, he had to get pedaling back up to speed.
A little bit squirrely. But as he builds back up into speed. Very mentally strong rider. Starts a little bit badly, but he's able to recover.
Broken tibia and fibia last year. Fully recovered from that. Oh! Man! Just drops it.
So unfortunate. We saw him pull that perfectly in his first run. Out of the blue. That trick is so difficult to land smooth on. Recovered. Back into the bottom section. Flip no-hander. That was incredible.
Oh, height there.
Spectacular high transfer, flip one-handed X up. You see the maturity of the fact that he's able to recover so well.
Just 23 years old as well.
Yeah, you know, when you take a crash in the middle of the run, it's, you know, it's so brutal.
Yeah.
You just feel like walking out of the arena, but to get back on it.
And he just slides away.
It's so unfortunate. You can see how much it means to the team. You know, one of their biggest threats out there takes a little tumble. It's a worry for the team.
Well, that's right. It's not going to do Team Daniel any favours, really, in the overall. So who's this one going to go to? 1 point to the winner of each heat. 4 heats in this. Team Drew leading 9-4 to Team Daniel at the moment.
And these guys are 2 of the best UK riders at the moment, Declan Brooks and Alex Coleborn. Both on the world stage, competing for a spot at the highest level in Tokyo 2020. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the judges score this. They are hard at work, trying to make something out of these scores.
And of course, remember to get involved. Go to redbull.nl/vote to pick your rider of the evening. Definitely a few riders in there that you can pick. Phenomenal action so far.
It's been really, really good fun to watch.
Is it living up to all your expectations?
100%, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. The best trick round was something else, and I'm really excited now to see how the judges are going to score this.
Yeah. Both
these guys are very similar, both very consistent. They had a few wobbles, made a few mistakes. Both of them did, so it'd be interesting to see how this plays out. I think the judges are probably having a hard time up there.
Well, they're right to take their time. Big decisions. It's got to be right. And of course, you know, it took a month to build this place. 60,000 screws, untold amount of plywood, but none of it's going to waste. It's all going to refurbish a park somewhere in Holland, right, Baz?
That's right, yeah, and we saw that a few years ago when Red Bull did frame reactions. All the wood was donated to a local skate park, 040, and then that ended up creating a lot of incredible riders. You know, so many riders ride that skate park, and they've become a product of the environment, incredible riders. So it's really cool that Red Bull given the wood back to the local scenes and helping build skate parks.
And this is going to the same park,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, it doesn't go to waste. It helps the scene out, and we get to see riders come up and enjoy all these incredible ramps.
The build of this, the structure is absolutely, you know, the scale of it, quite something to see.
You know what, I'm looking forward to riding these ramps when they're rebuilt.
That's right, you get yourself over there. Right, so execution to Coleborn. Variety goes the same way. Declan Brooks takes use of course, and Style and Guts goes to Coleborn. So it's another point to Team Drew. 11-4 now the score.
Wow. You know what, I think Deck got a little bit unfortunate there to crash.
Excuse me, 10-4 now the score. But yeah, shame, eh? It would have been close otherwise. So, from Croatia, Marin Rantes, just 24 years old, this man.
He's going to have to go big over this first box because he's riding against Tom van den Bogaard, who is very capable of going to the moon on the first set.
And he did ride best trick, but stepping in for Morgan Wade here. It was supposed to be the 4 riders that didn't go in the best trick contest. And Rance really throwing down out there so far. And he needs to. 6 points to deficit.
Beautiful flare tail whip up in the top section. He's going to want to head down into the bottom section in the next 5 seconds, I would say. And off he goes. Look at that backflip tail whip. No brakes on his bike, just dabbing a foot.
Oh my goodness, man. The fact that, you know, it's probably, I can't get my head around the fact that they're just riding around on this track, on this course with no brakes. It just seems like madness. What's the advantage of it?
Yeah, well, you saw it cost him there.
Yeah.
He could have done with a brake because he took his foot off to try and lose some speed and didn't recover.
But why would you have no brakes?
Riders like the extra risk. They like a little bit more danger.
Okay, if that's what it is, then fair enough.
But here he started well. Look at this. 360 triple tail whip up that big step up. Oh. There's that flare whip, nice and smooth. Got a couple of big hits in there. Look at that flip whip down into the lower section. And then he got a bit squirrely, made a couple of mistakes here. Recovered well with a nice Superman tail whip. Not the biggest trick, but it is a trick and it's smooth and pulled, so be happy with that.
Next up then, big crowd. Pleased with this man. The Dutchman, Tom van den Bogaard. Went twice in round one, actually. A win and a loss. What's he going to do in this third round now?
Definitely a crowd favourite. He goes so high on this first jump. Check it out. Are you kidding me? Oh. Flip tail whip to late turn down. There is so much time available and he definitely used it well. Wow, what a start to his third run. Nice look back over the hip. So much style, speed and tricks up here. Around the curved wall. Transfer across. This is solid. This is really solid.
He's been incredible in practice all week long. And delivering tonight as well when it counts. Oh my goodness. The higher this man gets off these ramps.
And there's that big transfer. Judges will be loving that for the guts category. 360 double down whip. He's definitely top trumped Marin on that trick. As he heads into the final 10 seconds of his run. Nice no-hander. Racking up those style points. Little transfer across. Nice look back across the transfer. Wow.
Strong run.
Solid run. Really good. Yeah, no real mistakes there from Tom. Check this. Backflip tail whip to late turn down.
Oh.
Up in the rafters.
Yeah, man.
Look at that. Are you kidding me? Still finding time to pedal after that height. Look at that. Backflip turn down to the lower section.
Well, which way is this one to go? Team Daniel desperately need the point. Keep themselves in the game. Here we go.
Scores are in.
Marin Rantes needs this one, but execution goes to Tom van den Bogaard. Oh, it's a whitewash. Bogaard again with a 5-0 score.
Wow. He really did deserve it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That was spectacular, that run. He really did come out swinging. Did some big tricks. Took a few gambles.
So the gap gets bigger. 11 now for Team Drew, 4 for Team Daniel. The gap is opening up here.
It really is.
What can Jason Watts do?
Nice big 360 from Jason up the step up.
All the way from Brisbane in Australia, huge transfer across there.
It was beautiful, wasn't it? Decade up over onto the hip. Nice 360 no-hander, really holding the hands off for a while there. Jason loves to build ramps as well. He you know, as much as he loves riding, he likes to build ramps, which is really important for the scene. You know, the fact that.
Oh, what?
Yeah, the fact that these guys are continuing to push the sport in the build. You know,
well, that's the thing. I mean, I guess you might get to a point where if you want to progress, you need to build your own ramps.
Yeah, we need guys that are building great ramps like these.
The balance of the man.
Look at that. Slow nose really down into the box section. Stylish over the long and low. Look at that. Beautiful 360. I love those down whips.
Strong run.
Yes, Jason. He's a real character, Jason. Such a good dude to have on the scene.
He's done Team Drew some good there, I think.
Nice nosedive 360.
Well, the pressure really on Ben Wallace now. If this round goes to Team Drew, Team Daniel will have to win everything in that last round, in that double points round.
Yeah, he's got a lot to do. The team will be looking on with expectation.
Ben Wallace from Bezanson, Stoke in the UK.
But you know what, Ben's not going to hide. He's going to come out swinging, that's for sure.
Twice an X Games silver medalist in dirt jumping.
He's got so much ability. Check it out. 360, look back, that's beautiful. He owns that trick. No one does it better than Ben. As he heads into the bowl section, lots of speed. Where's he going? Nice, no one else doing that line around the curve wall ride.
So high on those walls, man. Look at the pace of him around here.
He's using every inch up in the top section. Just landed a little bit low there, but he's recovered. Nice 360 over the spine, a little bit low again.
And he's a man who did, I don't know if he still does, held the record for the highest ever backflip, nearly 5 metres. Oh, whipped around there.
He's got 20 seconds, come on Ben. 540 tail tap,
beautiful.
Volcano as he heads into the bottom section, double whip quick. Going for the transfer, that'll count for a few points.
Strong run.
Yeah, 360X. He's finished well.
To me, that didn't lack anything.
No, that was a good run. That was an absolute beautiful 360 look back from Ben Wallace. There's that flare, just getting a little bit unlucky to land flat. Quick double tail whip down into the bottom section. Guys out there just having a good time, pushing each other, pushing the sport, and enjoying the occasion.
Yeah, great to see the action here at Red Bull Uncontained. Round 3 of 4 then. And heat 3. Which way is this one going to go? Team Daniel desperately need it. Ben Wallace's run was strong. Execution for Wallace. Variety. Use of course, they've done it!
Wallace takes it.
So, fighting their way back into this. 4-0 for Ben Wallace over Jason Watts there. The European champion now, Anthony Jeanjean from France. 21 years old, this man.
So he's facing Kieran Reilly in this round, both able to do lots of big tricks. So he's going to want to start strong.
And again, Team Daniel need Jeanjean to win to fight their way back into this overall competition.
Oh, flip tail whip, up, step up, double down whip, landing very smooth, nice and high over the spine. 360 double tail whip.
Oh, over the spine, man.
This is a good start. Nice. Stylish little one-footed moto over here. Nice flare.
Less than 30 seconds, still on the top deck.
That's an opposite flare.
Surely he's going to go to the lower part of this course now.
Oh, a little foot plant down to the bottom section. There, he's opted for the big transfer. That thing is so scary. We saw some big crashes on that transfer earlier on in the week. A lot of riders opting to leave it alone.
I can definitely see their point of view. Oh, that triple tail whip there.
Double tail whip, double. Dying seconds. Always good to finish on a banger. Oh, it was a flip double tail whip. Excuse me. Look how smooth he landed. Wow.
Incredible.
Oh, that was a really good run. Look at that, big transfer, landed smooth. And a nice Superman seat grab over the box.
Well, Kieran Reilly then, 18 years old, from Newcastle.
Come on, Kieran.
Last rider in this third round then for Team Drew. What can he do?
Kieran really feeds off of the crowds. He loves the occasions. Come on, he wants the crowd to cheer.
Hot property at the moment, this man.
Look at the size of that rolling. So much speed. Off he goes. Truck driver to double bar. Great start.
Took his time over it. So smooth.
Nice wall ride. Pumping around the bowl. Triple tail whip over the hip. Double truck over the spine. Quick thinking from the little dude.
The north of UK, Newcastle upon time. And nailing this upper bowl section.
He's got a lot of technical tricks, Kieran. For when he loses speed, he can always throw to some technical moves on the lip. Nice wheelie on the wall ride. Making good use of the fact he's lost some speed. Tail to tyre tap. Where's he going? He's going to want to go down to the bottom section now. Nice truck down. Opting out of the transfer as he heads towards the box. Double truck to table.
Strong run as well.
Very solid.
It's going to be difficult for the judges, I think, that one. I can't imagine that any are easy.
That was a great run, but you know what? I think he lacked a little bit in the final seconds compared to D'Anthony Jeanjean's one. But look at this. 360 tower to double bar. Pulled perfectly. That triple tail was incredible. Straight into the double truck over the spine. And look at this. Another angle of the triple tail whip. So much going on. So much core strength needed for tricks like that.
Well, that was the concluding heat of round 3. Team Daniel could do with this one. Anthony Jeanjean representing for Team Daniel. Reilly for Team Drew. 11-5 the scores in the teams to the favour of Team Drew at the moment. Waiting. Difficult decisions for these judges. I'm glad they're not rushing, I must say.
No, they need to take their time. It has to be right. They'll be looking at the runs now, studying, trying to look for mistakes.
The riders, is it a predetermined run they've got when they go out there? Do they have absolutely every move in mind that they do, or does it change as they're out in the arena?
I used to plan my run like down to a T. I used to really like map out the whole course, do my geography homework on the intricate sections, because you know the lines are really hard to find, and once you find one you can easily get lost, so you need to go home, really think about your run, do your geography homework. But some of these guys just got to make it up as they go along. They're so technical, and they've got so much consistency, they can just throw tricks. But the scores are in.
Execution to Jeanjean. Reilly takes variety. Use, of course, Jeanjean, and then guts goes to Jeanjean. So Team Daniel on the comeback here. 11-6 now.
It was close, wasn't it? And you know what? I think because Anthony did the big transfer and Kieran opted out, I think he got the Guts Award, which took it for him. Topped it over, didn't it?
Well.
Wow.
Only one round left now, and it's double points, so this is far from over. Coleborn took heat 1. Tom van den Bogaard heat 2. Ben Wallace heat 3. Jeanjean taking the last heat to keep Team Daniel in the game, really. Mind-blowing what we're seeing here tonight. And there's the overall. Level pegging in round 1. Best trick went to Team Drew. They took 5 points there. And in round 3, it's 2 apiece. Let's go down to Amy, who's with the team captains.
A man, Drew, that needs no introduction. First contest back since a broken femur. You're currently in the lead. How does it feel?
Insane. It literally just hit me about 30 seconds ago. Like, I was just like, hey guys, thank you so much, like, for, you know, being on my team and being a part of this. And even myself, like, I had 2 major surgeries on the same leg in under 2 years, and you know, I didn't know if I'd be able to make it back. So it's just a blessing to be here, and I'm thankful for the opportunity.
Well, there is no doubt about it. It certainly takes guts to ride a course of this magnitude. Going into the next round, you're in the lead. What can we expect from your team next?
I think we have a solid next 4 dudes. Yeah, a little bit more of what we've been doing, and I think there's a little bit more going to be added. And yeah, it's just everyone's stoked right now. Everybody's buzzing, and we're ready to go.
Epic. We'll send it in the next round. And I am here with your Dutch team captain. How does it feel to be a team captain in your home country? Is there added pressure?
There's a bit of pressure, of course, but it's amazing to ride in front of the home crowd, and everyone's cheering us on, and the team is doing great, so amazing.
And going into the final round, how are you and your team going to turn things around? It is possible. There are a whopper 8 points available. How are you going to play the game?
Sending out the best riders, of course. They're all good. Some are broken already, but we're going to send them out and step it up.
Thank you and good luck. So it is all to play for as we head in to the final round. Boys, over to you.
Well, spectacular action so far. I've really enjoyed it. We've got 1 more round to go. As Amy said, it really is all to fight for in that one. 8 points, double points, 4 riders from each team are going to go. It's going to be tight.
It's incredible to see Drew there. Just the resilience of the man, just looking battered, but still so positive.
Yeah. And he really is. I'm glad his eye hasn't closed up. Well, stay with us then. We'll be back with the action from the final round from here in the Netherlands. Red Bull Uncontained continues. Welcome back live on Red Bull TV to Uncontained here in the Netherlands. It's all to fight for in this last round. Team Drew lead with 11 points at the moment over Team Daniel, who are just lagging behind with 6, but it's double points, 8 points on offer in this last round. 4 riders go, picked by the team captains, and each heat now carries 2 points. So, already there, Irek Rizaev dropping in there. The Russian rider's been on fire tonight.
Starting off well with that triple tail whip. He's going to have to put in a solid run. He's riding against Declan Brooks. He started well.
And we will not be seeing any scores in this round. We're going to keep them all secret from everyone, including us. For the riders, so it means we'll see, actually, the riders won't know what they need to do, and we will see no one taking any chances. We're going to see the best riding right to the end of this comp now.
Yeah, you really are going to see some good riding, and Irek's put in a solid performance so far. He stayed up in the top section. He's going to want to head down right about now. Just hanging up back wheel on that back flip, coming up a little bit short as he heads towards the box jump lip. Nice alley-oop no-hander. 8 seconds to go. Back over the box jump. 360 tail whip to no-hander.
A solid run.
Yeah, he hung on well there. He had some impressive lines up in the top section. Some really creative, unique lines that I've not really seen anyone else doing.
No, he's any man hand planting on that wall.
Triple tail whip to start. Check this out. Bang, 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 bang. So much going on. Look at that curve wall ride. Big gap. No one else has done that one. 360 no-hander. Extending the no-hander on that alley-oop. He'll be happy with that. But you know what? He faces Declan Brooks. We saw how good Dec can be. So his first run.
Team Daniels, Declan Brooks. Really could do with a win here.
When Dec gets going, it's hard to stop him.
Can they fight back? If he can take the winner, it's going to put him on 8 points, just 3 behind Team Drew. Pressure on this man's shoulders. Here we go.
Truck to Can-Can.
High on the wall.
Right to X up. Pumping around the bowl to gain some speed. To Bogaard. Landing very smooth. Look at that. 360 one-handed X up over the spine. As he manuals back around the bowl, going around opposite way now. Opposite wall ride. Okay, he's started well up here. Flip.
That's it. Nails it.
Wow.
The only man doing it, huh?
Yeah, no one else doing a front flip over the spine.
This is a great round. 19 seconds he needs to keep it going for. Huge transfer.
Oh, did you see how high he went?
My God.
That was terrific.
That's exactly the word for that.
Come on,
madness. He was out of the top.
You're 5 seconds.
Another front flip to finish.
Absolutely spectacular performance from Declan Brooks.
Surely he's got that one.
I think so. That was, you know, he came out swinging. Wow.
Right when Team Daniel needed it.
Oh, I love watching Dec ride. So exciting. Look at that. He
puts it all out there.
Hey, you know, he starts off consistent. You never know what he's going to do. Truck drive to Can-Can, keeps it smooth. Then he just throws that front flip over the spine. That was something else. Look at it. Oh, the way he turns to land smooth, and then that backflip no-hander, keeping lots of speed. Check the transfer. So much high.
Oh my goodness.
360 one-handed X. Look at this. Nice slow front flip over the box.
Man. All the other riders appreciating that. They know what they've just seen.
So cool, this team format, you know, the fact that you get to cheer on your boys and they go and do it for the team.
And remember, no scores in this round. We don't know who won that round. To keep the tension high, the pressure on these riders. Wedemeijer, the team captain, dropping in next.
Wedemeijer up against Pat Casey. Both incredible bike riders.
Likes to have his girlfriend with him. She's here, says it gives him a mental boost.
Yeah, he likes to have her in sight.
That's right, yeah.
Very interesting. At all times, that's the one demand he had, is his girlfriend's in sight. Which is cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Absolutely. Here we go.
360 tail whip, start, look back over the hip. Opposite curve wall ride. Nice smooth tail whip over the spine, big flare landing.
Whoa! That could be costly.
Come on. Can he recover? Fufanu on the sub rail. As he looks, I thought we were going to see the ice pick on the wall ride again. Come on, Daniel. It's now or never, mate.
Is he going to go for it again? Yes, he is! Lands it, nails it, big move.
Straight into the big transfer, scoring a lot of points in the guts category.
Oh,
yeah.
Big 3 across the gap.
That was really cool. I've not seen that tonight.
Shame he went down.
Just running out of steam at the end of his run.
And, you know, of course, there's his girlfriend there. And with new baby born Mick, 4 weeks old, already at his first BMX comp. But, you know, you see the riders slide out on some of these landings, but they've got, what, 110 pound in them tyres? You need to be accurate or it's going to do that.
Yeah, and it just gets a bit unfortunate sometimes when you slide out like that. Did you see that, though? Look at the size of it from this angle.
It's like a Red Bull Rampage move, not a Red Bull Uncontained drop. Size of that is unbelievable, huh?
So scary. So cool to see.
Well, he's put it all out there. Will he be rewarded? Still, Pat Casey to drop in now.
Pat Casey, it could go either way for this kid. He definitely likes to roll the dice and throw the biggest tricks. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't, but that's what makes him so enjoyable to watch. Such a talented rider, Pat Casey.
From Yoberlinda in California.
This is it, Pat, pressure's on.
Seen him go down tonight.
We saw the cash roll tail whip in the best trick.
Then do that after it, yeah.
That was incredible. And here we go. Trot to tail whip, playing it safe.
Well, he can play it safe, because Wedemeijer was unlucky enough just to go down. We've seen the judges, of course, penalise that. Whoa. It is perhaps a safer run.
Made a couple of mistakes, but I tell you what, he's really comfortable up in the spine section. Look at that.
Oh!
Bar spin 180 over the spine. Good use, of course. Come on, don't give up, Pat. It's all to play for as he heads into the big section. Opted for the transfer.
Oh, no!
Oh, my goodness!
Is that a double?
Rob, that...
You said earlier tonight you won't see anyone else do a single. He just pulled a double.
Absolutely phenomenal. You know, no one else has even tricked that gap other than Tom van den Bogaard, who did Ben Wallace, who did the look back. But to do 2 tail whips over it, wow.
Your jaw just hit the floor.
That was so cool to see. You know, he lost a bit of momentum in the top section. It was so cool that he could then recover, roll into the big section and throw this. Look. 1, 2, that's perfect. And even was able to 360 tail the second box afterwards.
Like you do.
Look at that. They know how difficult that is.
Yeah, and Wedemeijer knows.
Yeah, you know, respect there. See him clapping.
Surely this one's going to go to Team Drew. Of course, no scores coming up in this last round. 2 more heats left before we find out which way this is going to go. 11-6 the scores as we came into this final round. 2 Team Drew. And Drew Bezanson is going to be the next man to drop from Truro in Nova Scotia.
So much fun to watch Drew ride. He's been absolutely plagued by injuries this year. The fact he's even here riding on such a big course is a testament to his resilience.
Yeah.
I love this kid's riding. He always puts on a show. He's always got a smile on his face.
6 months ago, a broken femur.
Imagine, Rob.
The rod is still in that thigh bone. I said to him, surely you've got to get that out because it's risky to ride with one in there. And he said, I'm not missing any more riding. That's in there. Oh, what a start.
Wow, huge tail whip off of the top of the rafters into the course. Great way to start your run. No one else opted for that. As he heads towards the big wall ride, pulls that
Oh, yeah.
Great start.
No foot down on the top this time.
Come on, Drew. You started so well.
So much flair, this man, isn't he?
Foot jam nose pick on the sub rail. Not many people doing that. Really cool to see. Technical tricks as well as big burly moves from Drew Bezanson. Look at that.
Oh! Where did that come from?
That didn't look trying much, but trust me, that was one of the scariest moves of the contest.
I agree.
A nose bonk on the sub route over into the big section. A lot can go wrong with that, trust me.
Huge amount at stake.
There's that alley-oop truck across the transfer. Nice flare. 3 seconds to go. Perfect. He'll be very pleased with that. I'm so glad that he came out there and enjoyed himself.
Do you know what? To see him pull like a big nose bonk over that rail, I mean, it's just incredible. He's beat up. He's had a big crash this afternoon, and look at the risks he's still taking.
So cool.
He's a savage.
Look at that huge tail whip. You saw the look on his face as he pulled that. He's like, let's go. Look at this. Foot jam, nose pick on the sub rail.
Mad.
And then look at this. Nose bonk. And then now you got a long way down. Wow, that was so rad.
That is why Drew Bezanson is the man he is. Pulling it out of the bag when he needs to. Not letting anything distract him.
No, he didn't let anything keep him down, did he? You know, a lot of people would have just given up today.
So, European champ next to go. Look at that eye on Bezanson. Look at it. The swelling.
Can Anthony Jeanjean spoil the party?
It's going to take something special after that.
He looks very focused. He's going to need it.
Fearless rider, this man. Definitely in the zone.
He poses a real threat, this kid. He's got some of the biggest tricks.
And Team Daniel need him to use them now.
There it is, backflip Barsman to tail whip, double tail whip over the hip, landed so smooth. Big wall ride. Started really well, look at that, double Barsman transfer.
Oh!
360 double whip.
My goodness.
Come on, Anthony, keep it going. Such a cardio workout up in this top section, all those corners. Really makes the muscles in your legs burn.
All those transitions, yeah.
30 seconds to go. Opposite flare.
20 seconds to go. Now he goes to the lower deck. Big transfer. Yes.
He's opted for the big transfer.
What?
Wow! Flip double whip. Solid run.
Into the last 5 seconds. He might just fit one more in. He does.
Oh, that was really cool. Superman seeing up there on the box jump there. Really, really good run.
That's a tight round, I would say.
Yeah, very tight. You know, I think Drew's run had a little bit more flair, a little bit more creativity, but Anthony had some good tricks, very solid, smooth riding. Check this out. Flip bar spin to tail whip, landed inch perfect to the top of that step up. Check it out, look how smooth he lands. And then straight into this, double down whip, catching it early, landing dead smooth. This double bar spin transfer. Double tail whip 360 over the spine.
I'm laughing, I just can't believe what I'm seeing. This just blows my mind. Look at it.
That flip double tail whip.
And to do these tricks one after the other, you know what I mean, in a run and land them, is just, it's blowing my mind.
It's so difficult, you have to think so quick.
So this is it. The last 2 riders about to drop in of the night here at Red Bull Uncontained. It's been a sensational evening.
It really has. These guys are absolutely incredible riders too. We've got Tom van den Bogaard against Ben Wallace, both very capable of going so high over this first jump. They are not going to go easy here. They're going to pull out the big tricks, I can guarantee it.
Wallace's pace around the upper bowl is unbelievable. See what he can do then last time. Dropping in for Ben Wallace. From the UK, the oldest rider in this competition. 33 years old. Splits his time between SoCal and Basingstoke, 2 very contrasting destinations, you'd have to say. Here he comes then.
Ben Wallace. Nice Superman backflip. Really like Ben's riding up in this top section. He's He's all over the place like a housefly. Zipping around. Look at that, changing direction.
I love watching him up here, right to the top of the wall.
Using every inch of that wall ride. Oh, beautiful one-foot table.
There's pace up here, exciting to watch. 3 over the spine.
Fast plant, X up there.
He's linking these tricks. Beautiful riding from Wallace. Oh my goodness!
Double tail whip going down to the big section. There's that big look back transfer. So cool. Yeah, 360 double down whip.
8 seconds left. It's been faultless really so far. It's a big run for Team Daniel and Ben Wallace.
Yes, Ben, stomped it. Oh, he'd be so stoked about the feeling of stomping a run like that.
The last
really
one you got as well of the evening.
Yeah. A lot of respect from Tom, clapping on. Wow. Let's see some replays. Look at that. Flip Superman. Look at this. Flip downside fast. No, downside fast plant, X up. Tail whip over the spine. Look at this. Double tail whip going down into the big section. Then check that. He did the transfer then with the look back. That was so cool to see.
He packed so much in there.
He really did.
Yeah.
A great mixture of trick style. Lots of guts. Really cool use, of course. Lots of variety.
I don't know which way this one's going to go, really. I mean, Drew 11-6. So, the superstar from here in the Netherlands, Tom van den Bogaard, the first rider out tonight, the last rider out tonight. He's going to close the action here, fittingly.
Come on, Tom. His whole performance tonight has been absolutely brilliant.
Riding for Team Drew. What do you expect here, Baz?
You know what? Who knows?
Well, he's going to throw everything at it.
He is. Final hit of the night. He looks focused. I'm nervous for him, Rob. Everyone with the cameras out.
Oh, so much time in the air there.
Beautiful 360 one-footed flatty upside down. Looked like a backflip. Transfer across up in the top section. It's a good matchup, Tom versus Ben Wallace.
It really is, yeah.
Look at this as he heads into the big section.
Oh, 38 seconds left on the clock and he's gone to the lower deck.
Flip X up to turn down. 360 triple down whip.
My goodness.
25 seconds to go, Tom. Where's he going? Come on, Tom, hold it together. Beautiful table.
20 seconds still left down here.
As he transfers over into the box section again. Nice no-handed transfer. He's lost a little bit of steam now. Come on, Tom.
Keep it going.
Nice
Just
goes, really.
Well, he's enjoyed his last run of the evening, that's for sure.
Wow.
Some big tricks in there, some big moves.
What a performance from both teams in that final.
Yeah, they threw everything at it. What a performance from both teams all evening. I mean, it has been unbelievable to watch.
It really has.
Yeah.
Check this out. Huge 360. Look how upside down it is there. Lands so perfect. And then look, flip X up to the late turn down over that spine into the big section. Big transfer across, check this out. 360, 1, 2, 3.
What?
Triple down whip.
Madness.
So much going on, we're going to see that again. 2, 3. Bang, sees the pedals, pulls it perfectly. Wow. I'm speechless, Rob. That was so cool to see.
It really has delivered, hasn't it? Red Bull Uncontained. The course, everything about it has been spectacular. Well, it was 11-6 to Drew coming into this last round. Who do you think is going to take it? You know, we haven't seen the scores in that in those last 4 heats.
You know what? It's tough to call. I was enjoying it so much, just watching everyone ride. I wasn't thinking about the judging, but
that's true
I guess
enough.
that's why I'm not a judge. I'm a BMX fan. I just enjoyed the whole occasion. But at the end of the day, someone's going to have to take the win, and someone's going to have to take away second. And I'm glad I'm not a judge, to be honest with you.
But fair enough to say that all the riders here have laid down. Can leave here very happy.
Definitely, everyone's just really giving it 110%, which is really what BMX is all about. Going all in, you know, it's go big or go home.
Good vibes down in the finish area, down in the Riders' Lounge there. Waiting to see which team is going to take Red Bull Uncontained. Well, let's go down to Daryl and let him lead us through this.
Well, it's very fitting that we're going to give it our next award because you all chose it here. You had that opportunity to vote online and potentially win yourself a brand new Galaxy S10 Plus. Well, the rider of the day, as selected by our fans here in Holland, is going to go to no other than Jake Leiva! Let's give it one more time. Jake Leiva winning your hearts. Jake Leiva throwing down big, that 360 tail tap to double tail whip. We are a moment away from getting our results. I am waiting just like you very patiently. This is a difficult thing for our judges to determine. We have the 5 different categories. Will it be Team Daniel Wedemeijer or will it be Team Drew Bezanson? I'm waiting anticipation just like all of you are. In the meantime, as this is coming on, we got DJ Redbeard and we got the best fans. I'm gonna take this opportunity to pump you up again. I love you guys. DJ Redbeard, props to you, the local from Amsterdam. Always pumping the tunes and bringing the good party. So we are waiting for our judges to get the results to us. As we went into our 4th and final round, Team Drew Bezanson had 11 points. Team Daniel Wedemeijer had 6. Each one of those rounds in our final were awarded 2 points. All right, Nijmegen, are you ready to find out our results? All right, I'm gonna get this big reveal the same time you are. So we are gonna avert our attention to the screen as we wind up revealing our results. Can we get a countdown? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's try it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, Team Drew. Wow, Team Drew Bezanson getting the top honors. That means that we are going to give out our medals to our 2nd place team right now. Team Daniel Wedemeijer getting their awards from our Wings girls. Thank you very much, ladies, for ushering out the awards. Much props to our riders. Drew Bezanson, if you could rally your troops. We're going to rally up the troops from Team Drew Bezanson, please. All right, we're going to rally our troops for Team Drew Bezanson, please. Drew, if we could get your soldiers up into the top, please. We're going to put you right on top of the podium here as we get this, all of our warriors up on top. We've got our awards coming from the lovely Wings girls. Here we go. The medals going around their neck for Red Bull Uncontained. We are getting ready to usher out the trophy. Our riders, some wounded, some beat up, but most importantly, their pride is intact. Nijmegen, show your respect for Team Drew Bezanson! This is the moment, the thrill of victory. This is Jason Watts, Alex Coleborn, Irek Rizaev, Pat Casey, Kieran Reilly, Tom Van Bogaard, Morgan Wade, and Drew Bezanson.
Champagne showers over here. Drew, congratulations. A night to be written in the history books. Red Bull Uncontained, what does it mean to win out here tonight?
Speechless. Like, this is hands down like the most meaningful win for me, and it's not just me, it's everybody here. Even everybody who rode tonight and made it out alive. Yeah, we just honored to be here. Speechless, like I said. I can't thank everybody enough. Everybody on my team, Daniel, everyone from Red Bull Netherlands, all the sponsors, and all of you wonderful people.
Congratulations once again, Team Drew. One last question. How are you going to celebrate tonight?
Well, there is an after party.
See you at the after party, guys. Let's take it over to the boys, the commentary guys. They've done a very good job tonight. There is champagne flying everywhere.
Come on over here, Amy.
Rob, Baz.
It's been an unbelievable evening. You enjoyed yourself, Baz. As the first ever Red Bull Uncontained lived up to all expectations.
I have had such a good time. You know what, it was a team event, but the individual performances tonight were absolutely incredible. The riders really did give 110%. I was so impressed with the riding. And they had a great time, which is what it's all about.
Yeah, it's blown my mind watching it. What did you think of it all?
It has 100% blown my mind out of perspective. Things that I didn't even think were possible on a bike, I have seen and witnessed with my very own eyes. It's been one hell of an experience.
It absolutely has. Red Bull Uncontained really went off here tonight. It's delivered absolutely everything. Thanks very much for joining us, Baz and Amy. Thanks for watching at home. Thanks to the riders for putting on such an amazing show. And we'll see you next time on Red Bull TV. Woo!